It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Bulls in Chicago. And guys, for the Bulls, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of it's preparation. If you prepare your body for the rigors of the NBA season, you're going to reduce the risks and you become more durable, and the quality teams have that. But really, one of the most valuable things a player can bring to the table is health.
You know, the saying goes, the best ability is availability.
Oh, does that star-spangled...
On the day that George Washington was born, 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. At the United Center, Chicago fans are cheering for their Bulls. Taking a look at Cleveland. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and pad their win total.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, the position they're in would be considered a success for most teams. But let's face it, they're not most teams. For them, any place other than first is a disappointment.
Yeah, the expectations are great for this team. Hard to live up to, but you know what? They're still very close to that top spot in the standings right now.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, the forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Withy in at the 5. And that one's good. Freak.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Butler kicks to Gasol. Butler attacking. The rebound by Withy. On defense, the Bulls, they're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after the miss from Pau Gasol. There's Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that one's good.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Off the pick. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Thompson. James kicks to Freak. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by McDermott. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Rose dishes to McDermott. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
It's LeBron with the drive. Nobody near Irving. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Rose against Irving. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Another one falls for Chicago. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And in Chicago the other way. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
a huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
Chicago leading. Rose kicks to Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
And, boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
So, Chicago. The Cavaliers leading by 3 on the court for Cleveland. The forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Withy in at the 5. Here's Freak. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies ended up having a lot of troubles. He had 6 points and added 3 rebounds as well. He never seemed to find his rhythm and ended with an abysmal shooting percentage. We'll see if he can bounce back here.
Great job, Doris, as always. Thank you. Well, not the kind of performance they count on, Greg, from him.
And that's the thing. I mean, they count on him heavily. When he fails to come through, the loss.
Sure thing. I mean, it's always going to be very difficult for them to pull out a win when he has the kind of game he did in that one, guys.
Here's James. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. James left side. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. He's really stood out for them over the past month. 7th in free throw percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, yeah, you know, he's the real deal at the foul line. You want him at the line for you in crunch time.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Butler. Irving passes to Freak. McDermott with a steal. Here's Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And it's 8 points for Jimmy Butler. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Williams gets the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Freak. 5 points in the game. Withy dishes to Freak. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Rose with the ball. He's got 7. He feeds it to Bairstow. Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Double team on Rose. There's Bairstow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Freak with it, working on Rose, and it's Freak missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the rejection by James.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Picked off in midair. Poked away and stolen by James. Wide open look. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead. And it's Rose penetrating off on the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland ahead, up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. The third quarter now pull away in the last half of the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And in terms of perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. McDermott and Gasol, the duo at the forward. And it's Bairstow in at the center position. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Now here's Rose. Pass to Bairstow. Left side Butler. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Butler's got the first basket of the second half here for the Bulls. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving drives in. Pass to Freak. Rebounded by McDermott. And Chicago shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. Puts it up from 17. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Cavaliers have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75%. From the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Bairstow. Doug McDermott comes in for Pau Gasol. Butler, he's checked in for Dunleavy. And it's Rose in for Aaron Brooks.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Butler missing again.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Freak. They get it again. Here's Varejao, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Varejao's got 5. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Grizzlies.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms. Of game plan, and they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
And here's Rose. Following the three-pointer by Freak, and it's Rose penetrating. That's good. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses. First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Rose. The kick outside to Butler. No problems knocking that one down. Butler's got 12.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 11. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. He's checked in for Bairstow. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson comes in for LeBron. And Freak subbed in for Shumpert. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Tristan Thompson is out there with him. And it's Freak in at the 3.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Outside Rose. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the first one drops.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. He has 14 points and 7 assists. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
Bairstow, he's checked in for Chicago. Doug McDermott comes in for Brooks. Here's Rose. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Irving with it, now defended by McDermott. Withy kicks to Williams. Freak with it, working on Rose. Stolen by Rose. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The 11-footer. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Here's Rose, and he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
The screen from Thompson. And Shumpert kicks to Freak. Shoots from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Cavaliers lead by 8. Williams against Rose. Tries again, and there's the bucket from Bairstow.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Here's Bairstow. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Bulls.
He hits the first one, and that strike. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Now the pass to Dunleavy. Misses off the right iron. Now here's Freak, defended by Dunleavy. Now Freak deflects the pass, stolen by Brooks. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Good win. The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
In my opinion, his passing is what really drove them to this win. He did a fantastic job of spreading the ball around and keeping.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.